Hello everyone and welcome to another video. You might be wondering, why is she wearing a gaming headset? Because this is a top book review thing. Well, that is because I needed a mic. I know I've always needed a mic for my videos, but I haven't been able to afford a mic for my videos. And I thought this would be the best fit because it does work really well. Just the cord issue. That's about it. It's the cord issue. Until then, we're just gonna settle with this. So this is good enough. So we are doing my top reads of 2024. Now there is a good chunk here. I think there is 12 total books. And then later I'm going to make a separate video of my worst reads. I rate this one a 3.5 out of 5. So this is How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. I always wanted to read Grady Hendrix books. I started collecting them because I was like, these look very interesting. I wanted to read them. Finally got around reading them in Halloween time. Also around that time, I also read Horror Store during Halloween time. But I do think this one kind of topped it more. So this is a psychological thriller. The house is haunted and it is about generational trauma. This is a very good book to read any time of the year. You don't have to wait till Halloween to read it. It is a thriller. So I want to say horror because it kind of is, but it's more thriller than anything. This is it does get kind of hard to get through the first few pages, but then once you're into it, it gets better, which is why it's a 3.5 for me. But definitely something to check out if you're into that kind of thing. Generational trauma, haunted dolls, parents passing, you know, the whole shabagle, demons, everything. So, and it's not even about demons. Okay, the next book this one, I believe I rated a 4 out of 5. I'm pretty sure that's how I rated it. Now you might be wondering, it must be good that I got the special edition. Honey, I've been wanting the special edition. I bought the second one for only $1 at a book sale, and I was like, oh my goodness. This one was only $22 at Barnes & Noble, this collector's edition, and I've been wanting it. My husband got it for me for Valentine's Day last year, so I had to read it. It's got the sprayed edges. Very, very cute. Very cool looking. This book, I have a lot to say about this book, and one of the books that I had to DNF. That's in my least favorite video. So good, and I am excited to finish reading the series. I know a lot of you loved Powerless. If you loved Powerless, this book you need to read. This book did no copying, no plagiarizing, nothing like that. And I know, as soon as you start saying plagiarizing, which is just another word for copying somebody else's work, people get really mad. Because I used that word in one of my reviews for a certain book, and people got really mad. But we're not gonna talk about it. To read this, if you haven't read Powerless yet, and you have this book sitting on your shelf, please read this one first. Shatter Me. I finally read Shatter Me, and my son took off his diaper and ruined my paperback. We're not gonna talk about how he did that. And they decided they were going to release this beautiful special edition of Shatter Me, and obviously I had to get it. I pre-ordered it and everything. And what the inside looks like here, and what it looks like here. I finally read it. I want to read the next ones, but I'm waiting because I'm going to get, as you can see, I already have the novels, little novels, and I've already read one of them. And then I have Defy Me because it's hardback. Everybody knows I love my hardback books. I'm looking for the hardbacks I know I could order them online, but that takes the fun out of shopping, okay? And I am a shopaholic. On a 4 out of 5, or a 4.5 out of 5, I believe. YA. I'm starting to think this might end up being an enemies to lovers. Not sure. Right now, I am still with, I still like Kent at the moment. But don't spoil. Don't spoil. Because I can't get over the fact that Warner essayed her in the book. I can't get over that fact that he did that. And I don't see what he could do that would make me forgive him at the moment. Because that's... And I see nobody talking about that. But let me finish the series before you say anything. Middle grade. I know. It's middle grade. And you're like, what? Girl, have you not seen my Warrior Cat shelf? I own all the books except for the 3 new ones that have come out. Don't play with me. Play with me. I ain't joking. I own all of them except for the 3 new ones. I read this one, and we all know the classic Into the Wild, the first book. We all know that classic book. I had to read this one, and this one hit just the same. There was less words in it, obviously, because it is a graphic novel. But let me show you. This is the cover. The artwork in this book is what made it top tier. This one was a 4.5 out of 5, if not a 5 out of 5 for me. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Like, the artwork, gorgeous. Like, I better not see anybody say that this is AI. Nah, this is not. Girl, what you mean this AI? This is complete artwork and it's gorgeous. By the way, but pick it up, girlfriend. I can't stress this enough. Read Warrior Cats. Read Warrior Cats. If there's anything I'm gonna die saying, read Warrior Cats. I have one series in particular that I can read so many times and love every single time of. That is Wotaku. Love is hard for an otaku. It's only 6 books long. It comes in a box set. I did not buy mine box set. I didn't even know there was a 6th one till last year. That's how out of touch I am. These books all together, if you are ever thinking about picking up a first manga or anything, this would be the way to go. It is a cute little nerdy romance of about 4 different characters, or 4 different couples. It's so cute. It's so cute. I can't get enough. They're gamers. One is a cosplayer, and oh my gosh, I love when cosplayers are brought into stories and stuff. That's my hobby, bro. It's definitely really good. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. With all of them together, each one of them I've rated maybe 1 3-star, lots of 4 stars though. So this is about 5 out of 5 for me for this manga. This is great starting manga. There is nothing sexual in it. It is all. Let me show you the covers of each one. Book 1. Definitely check these out. Really nice to read. This is the second one. So this is the first couple. These are haven't seen each other for a while, and they meet up with each other when they go into the same work field, and they're both gamers, and they relinquish love, I guess. These 2 met in high school. This is the cosplayer, and they're both Tesseduris. If you don't know what that is, it's like they act like they hate each other, but they actually are deeply in love with each other. We probably all know people like that. We have this little nerdy girl, by the way, this little nerdy one, and this little sweetie bun right here. This is the brother to this one doesn't game but always wanted to. His brother did not want to teach him how to game, but he meets this lovely little gamer and she teaches him the ropes. This cover, it is back with our 2 lovebirds. our two little sweetie buns. One are these two. Now, I believe you'll be able to get like a poster or something at Walmart with these, and I've seen it a few times, but they never have it in stock. But definitely something to pick up if you're wanting to start reading manga, or you want to get some more flavorful reading genres. I definitely suggest picking that up. We are getting into the dark romance. The rest of these will be dark romance, and if you are not interested in dark romance, leave. This is not a safe place for you. No, everybody's allowed to enjoy their own. Never yuck somebody's yum unless it is like, we all know. Oh, I think y'all can already guess what this one is. HD Carlton's Where's Molly? This one is a 3.75 out of 5. I really liked it. Like, you can see I tabbed, I highlighted, which I do that a lot when I read books, not gonna lie. Molly is the girl that, if you've read Haunting Adeline, she's the girl that was leaving those little, like the journal she left there and that Adeline was reading. This is the girl. She survived and she met some guy at a pig farm, and some crazy stuff happens on that pig farm. Someone got a little dirty and then they got busy. There's a few other things in there too, but they also, the pig farm isn't as what you think. Like, let's just say Zayd has a little affiliation with it, just a little. So next one I read at the beginning of last year. This is the one I read at the very beginning of last year. Twisted Games. Was it better than Twisted Love? I think it was about the same. Was it better than Twisted Hate? Because I have not read Twisted Lies. Yes, girl, yes. I think Twisted Games, I finished this within a day, yo. And you know how hard it is for me to finish this long of a book? Like, 4 out of 5. Like, this book was so good. And it's called Twisted for a reason. Now, a lot of people be like, this ain't dark romance. What you going on about? This ain't dark romance. I know it's not dark romance. I know. But it's twisted. It's twisted. I don't want to tell you because I'd spoil. But definitely check this out. Lars, check this out. Check this out. Next one. Oh my god, girl. Her Soul to Take, girl. I originally tabbed my older one. I probably am going to reread this at some point because I more than likely I'm going to reread it before I start the next two, but I'm waiting for them to get hardback. I obviously have paperback because look how gorgeous the hardback is. I tabbed from my paperback into my hardback. I have not highlighted or anything. I'll show you the inside. Oh my god, girl. Oh my gosh, a goth's love right here. Right here. Enough talk of the book cover. This book is about a demon. I think all 3 books is about a demon. This one is a regular girl who falls in love with a demon, and a demon falls in love with her. LGBTQ plus book. All of Harley, I cannot pronounce her last name, but all of her books are LGBTQ plus. Characters are. So if you're not into that, shame on you. But this one, let's say a tombstone gets involved. Let's say she summons the demon, a tombstone, some panties go flying, and also at one point while he is you-know-whating with her nippies get pierced. So there's so much good. Oh my gosh. Scarred. So I picked up this book originally because I love retellings. I know it's not a retelling, but what else am I supposed to call it? It says this is not It says, this is a fractured fairy tale, not fantasy nor retelling. It's a fractured fairy tale. It's a fantasy and it's a retelling. This is based off of Scar and Mufasa. Basically the one we're talking about is Scarred. And I have only read this one and Hooked. Basically, this is a in the past kind of thing, a historical past, very fantasy kind of. They don't have powers. So this book was really good. It's basically the girl falls for the emo falls for her. There was some scenes in it that I definitely were like, okay, you didn't have to do that, but they did. This one was a 3.75 for me. I definitely did like it out of Hooked. I definitely liked it better than Hooked, if I'm being honest. Cause who doesn't love a fuzzy man? Come on now. Villain at that. Definitely check this out though. Definitely check this out. I can't. It's so hard to leave reviews, if I'm being honest, without spoiling. I've been wanting to read for years. I could never find it in store till I finally found it at McKay's. Worm Bodies. Gah! This was my Twilight. In middle school, this and We Are Cats was my Twilight. My Twilight and my Harry Potter. Oh my god. I thought the book was going to be way bigger than this. It definitely did not take that long to read. Don't know what Warm Bodies is? Shame on you. You need to watch the movie. The book is a bit different than the movie. Same premise and everything, just a little bit different. I definitely will say I liked the movie better. Don't. I definitely liked the movie better though. This movie was so good, and the book was really good too. This one was definitely a 4-star read. Definitely going to be rereading it again. I have done tabbed. So, okay, if you don't know what it is, he's a zombie. She's a regular woman. Well, zombie hunter in training. He starts coming alive. His heart starts pumping when he sees her. And then he takes her. He rubs zombie blood on her and then hides her in his penthouse and he freaks it. No, that's not what happened, but he does take her to the airplane and whatnot. He slowly starts being able to talk, which he was already able to kind of do that to begin with. This book, I definitely suggest if you're really into zombies and romance. This one is definitely a really good book to try. Butcher and Blackbird. Oh my. Pretty. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. So, Butcher and Blackbird is a dark romance. This is another 4.5 out of 5. Almost close to a 5-star, I ain't gonna lie. I loved Butcher and Blackbird. It is a comedy, dark romance, rom-com, all that jazz. Let's just start. He's a 10, but he eats somebody. If that's already intrigued you, read it. No, he's not a cannibal. Nobody likes to clarify that, but no, he's not a cannibal. Instead, he offs people who do that. So, I mean, come on. She's also one, though. They both are. It is a trilogy of two people offers that fall in love. That's what's called Butcher and Blackbird. I'm so excited for book 3 to come out, and I'm so excited for when the sprayed edges come out on the paperback. Oh my gosh. Last but not least, this one. It was so hard to get into it at first. It was so hard to get into it at first. Finally, I dug deep I fell in love with the ending. I fell in love with all of it. I was like, oh, girl. So, Pen Pal. Oh my goodness. How do I say this without spoiling? Okay, spoiler alert. The ending was crazy. Biggest plot twist I read last year. Biggest plot twist I read last year. Because, oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting the end. Like, what? What? What are we talking about? You have to read this because, oh my gosh. I was going to rate this like a 2-star because I was like, this is supposed to be a dark romance. Where's the dark romance? Where's the dark romance? Till it hit. Till it hit. Till it hit, my dude. If you haven't checked this book out, go check this book out. I just really don't want to spoil it because this one, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, for real. Go check it out. I cannot stress this enough. And I'm going to be reading her other ones. I was told to also read Perfect Strangers because the plot twist is crazy in that one too. I'm definitely going to. But that is all of my book reads. This video is already 30 minutes long. I gotta trim it down, get it fixed up. Let me know in the comments what you guys are into. Also, I realized that my outro I haven't fixed up to say my Goodreads. My Goodreads is Cat Sheeler, Frankie Fan 2000. If you want to see my book reviews better and see my little quotes that I say when I read the books or my little highlights, if you want to go check it out, we'll see my Goodreads, my Kindle books, all of that jazz. Go follow my Goodreads. It's the best thing you're gonna get. I say some really crazy stuff on there. Go check out all of my other socials. I don't really post much about book reviews. Mainly that's my Goodreads, but go check it out and I'll see you later.